Let me ask you something simple. If your life today feels comfortable, not amazing, not terrible, just comfortable, how confident are you that this same comfort will still exist 10 years from now? Not in theory, not hopefully, but mathematically. Because most financial problems don't come from bad decisions, they come from comfortable ones. The kind that feel harmless, reasonable, even smart in the moment. And that's what makes them dangerous. Picture a normal situation. You're in your mid-20s or early 30s. You live in the US, the UK, Germany, France, somewhere developed, stable. You have a job. It pays enough to cover rent, food, transportation. Maybe not luxury, but no panic either. You finance a decent car. You upgrade your phone every 2 or 3 years. You stream everything. You eat out a few times a week. Nothing extreme, nothing reckless. Your paycheck comes in, your bills go out, and whatever's left just sort of disappears. Not wasted, just used. And that's the key word. Used for comfort. On paper, everything looks fine. You're not in crisis, you're not drowning in debt, you're functioning. And because of that, there's no urgency, no alarm bell. Comfort creates silence, and silence feels like safety. But silence doesn't mean progress. It just means nothing is screaming yet. Here's the part most people never calculate. Every time you choose short-term comfort, you're not just spending money. You're spending future options. That's not dramatic. It's arithmetic. Let's say you could save or invest just $300 a month, or 250 euros. That doesn't sound life-changing. So instead, it goes toward nicer rent, better food, newer tech, more convenience. Now, fast forward, not 5 years, 20. At a modest return, not aggressive, not optimistic, that small monthly comfort could have turned into hundreds of thousands. Not to be rich, but to be free. And that's the trade most people unknowingly make. Comfort now instead of flexibility later. Here's why this is so tricky. Short-term comfort doesn't feel irresponsible. It feels deserved. You worked hard, you're stressed, life is expensive. You want things to be easier now. And you're not wrong. The problem is that comfort has a habit of becoming permanent. Rent upgrades become expectations, subscriptions become background noise, lifestyle inflation becomes invisible. And once comfort becomes normal, anything less feels like loss, even if it's mathematically smarter. Your brain is wired for now, not later. It overvalues certainty today and undervalues possibility tomorrow. That's why a guaranteed comfort today feels safer than a potential benefit years away, even if the math clearly favors the future. This isn't a character flaw, it's human behavior. But financially intelligent people don't fight this instinct with motivation, they design around it. People who end up financially stable aren't extreme. They're not obsessed with money. They're not constantly hustling. They simply ask a different question. Instead of, can I afford this? They ask, what future am I paying for? Because affordability is temporary, direction is permanent. Imagine two people. Same age, same income, same city. One chooses maximum comfort, the other chooses acceptable comfort. Not minimal, not painful, just slightly less convenient. Smaller apartment, older phone, fewer upgrades. Nothing that ruins their life. 10 years later, the difference isn't visible. Same job level, same lifestyle on the surface, but underneath, one person has options, the other has obligations. And options don't show up in Instagram photos, but they determine how your life bends under pressure. Short-term comfort doesn't punish you immediately. It waits. It shows up as feeling stuck in a job you don't like, fear of taking career risks, anxiety around layoffs, delayed family decisions, working longer than you want to. Not because you failed, but because earlier comfort quietly removed flexibility. In the US, This shows up as high fixed expenses, dependence on stable employment, healthcare tied to work. In Europe, it looks different but feels similar. Higher taxes, longer safety nets, but still limited personal freedom without savings. Different systems, same math. Comfort today reduces control tomorrow. This isn't about regret. You didn't do anything wrong. You were responding to the world as it's designed. A world that sells comfort aggressively and sells patience quietly. The goal isn't to feel guilty, it's to see clearly. Financially intelligent people don't reject comfort, they redefine it. True comfort isn't the nicest version of today. It's knowing tomorrow won't trap you. It's being able to say no, to pause, to change direction. That kind of comfort is invisible until you need it. So the real question isn't, am I enjoying my life right now? It's, is my comfort building freedom or replacing it? You don't need dramatic changes. You don't need financial tricks, just awareness. Because once you see the long-term cost of short-term comfort, you naturally start making quieter, smarter choices. Not to be rich, but to stay in control. If this kind of calm, reality-based thinking helps you see money more clearly, you can subscribe to the channel. That's all. Thanks for watching.